Cranberry Sprite, sweet, oh sweet Sprite. This video is not sponsored by Cranberry Sprite. However, I would really like it too. Hello everyone, welcome back to Sir Studios. We are here to talk about the new information that we have of the LEGO Star Wars 2023 sets, all the way to really May. Want to check out the info on the January, April stuff. I have a complete other video on that. One thing that bothers me a little bit is when it's like, oh, let's every single thing that we know about the LEGO Star Wars 2023 wave, up to now, and you add, and YouTubers add one extra thing. It's like, guys, just say at the beginning of the video, if you want to see all the info, just go back. This info hasn't changed. Just watch this past video. Here's a 3-minute video of literally all the stuff that we now know that's new, rather than recapping everything for the first day. It's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. I'm going to be talking about my reaction, my thoughts on all the new news that we are getting. So let's get into it. Built from scratch, Nani no Makata. Just some LEGO sets, ideas, some lights and a camera. But then it came to life when Tashi no Sekai Kawata. My imagination ran, and I never stopped, even though that it felt like bricks on bricks were weighing me down. But I knew if I kept working, we'd survive and we won't drown. Where pieces become whole and dreams come true. This is the place where you should be. So come with me to a place out of this world. Welcome back to Sawyer Studios. Set number 75346 is a set that we didn't know about before. It is called the Pirate Snub Fighter, which is interesting, and I believe it's from the Mandalorian 3 trailer, which is also, I mean, it's a new ship, it's a new Star Wars ship. Actually, there's a guy on Instagram that has done some concepts or whatever of what the ship might look like, so I'll put some pictures on the screen now. My initial thoughts are just, I hope that this ship has some type of pivotal role in the Mandalorian Season 3. I hope it's just not in one episode and then gone. If that's the case, I don't care, but it's just we've never seen this ship before, at least I don't think so. We might have seen it in the background, but from my knowledge, this is a new ship design. So that's probably going to give some sort of credential to this LEGO set, is that people oh, a new Star Wars ship, let's buy it. It's another gray ship, and so the ship itself, at least from the pictures, it doesn't look that wowing. I'm not looking at it oh wow, that looks like a cool ship. Looking at the concept, it's that ship looks it looks okay, I guess. It's fine. It's whatever. It's from the Mandalorian Season 3, so if you like the Mandalorian and you want to get all the Mandalorian sets, then yeah, you'll get the set. But as far as other people, I don't know if people actually think if they've never seen it before, I don't see a kid going, that looks like a cool ship, from the concept art that we see right here. It's 285 pieces, I think, for $35, 282, somewhere around that line, $35. So, it might help it that it's a little bit cheaper. However, that is, a little bit high for that piece count. And once again, don't really know what the figures are, but, we'll see. The other Mandalorian set we have is set number 75348, the Mandalorian Fang Fighter versus a TIE Interceptor. And this is a really cool concept we haven't seen a lot of. The only other really sets that we've seen versus in fighters is the Ahsoka Starfighter versus Vulture Droid way back then in the Clone Wars. My goodness, that was so long ago. That was more than 10 years ago, guys. insane. And then we also have the Rebel set. It was the A-Wing versus the TIE, I think it was the TIE Advance or the Inquisitor's TIE Fighter or something like that. It was along that line. So I do like it whenever LEGO does this. I think it's a really good selling point because it's like, oh my gosh, like I get 2 ships for 1, and it's not like oh, ATT Walker and let's throw in like a Dwarf Spider Droid and 3 B1 battle droids to fight the ATT Walker. Like at least in this pack, it makes sense, and they're equally. You can like have a battle that's equally matched. Ahsoka Starfighter versus a Vulture droid. That's 2 ships against each other, and I believe it came with Buzz droids even. And then you had the A-Wing versus the TIE whatever Interceptor, whatever, not Interceptor, but Darth Vader's TIE, whatever the heck it was. And then TIE Advanced, and 2 ships, and then you have the TIE Interceptor and the Mandalorian Fang Fighter, which will look different from the Mandalorian Starfighter that we got. I thought I had the box from this wall. It doesn't look like I do, but it will definitely be smaller. So that'd be interesting to see. Obviously, the Fang Fighters are, in fact, way smaller than the Mandalorian big Starfighters. I wish that actually, when LEGO makes the Mandalorian Starfighters, they would like be super accurate and like make the bottom hangar bay. That'd be really cool, but like it's fine with like the Mandalorian seats. That'd be such a cool feature. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyway, the season 3 finale of Rebels shows a really good size comparison between like the main fighter and then the smaller variant. It's like a really big size difference, actually. So that's sort of the sizes that we're going to see. Also, it's just great that we're finally going to get a TIE Interceptor. Like it's been so long, so that's really nice. This should be 957 pieces and retails for $100 or $99.99 US dollars, which I think is a fair price. Honestly, it will probably come with at least 3 minifigs. A pilot for the TIE Interceptor, some sort of Mandalorian, and then maybe some off-brand figure just to add in. I feel like it would be weird if LEGO only did 2 figures. That doesn't seem like, especially in a $100 set. But it seems pretty fair as far as history goes for the pricing for this set. Now, we already know the 3 diorama sets. At 75352, apparently there's like a discrepancy there, which we originally thought was the Death Star throne room diorama set. There's a rumor going around saying that it is the like Jabba's palace. We know it has 5 minifigs. Just doesn't make sense to me for it to be Jabba's palace. I'm trying to think of what because we just got a Jabba's palace. Like, I don't know if they do specifically the throne room of Jabba's palace, or maybe like a diorama of the front gate. And so you get, I don't know, maybe like C-3PO, R2-D2, Bib Fortuna, a Bomar monk, and then a Gamorrean guard. I don't know. That doesn't even seem, especially if it's like $100 or something like that. Like, that doesn't seem realistic. The throne room just makes more sense because 5 minifigs. I mean, Palpatine, Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker, 2 royal guards. That just kind of like fits 5 perfectly. Like it just, it doesn't see. And also, I could see that being $100. I could see that being a diorama set. And we kind of just got a throne room, even though it's Boba Fett's throne room. Like, and I know like it's Return of the Jedi, but the throne room in the Death Star is Return of the Jedi. So like it just doesn't really make much sense to me. The other one, I mean, we already talked about the other 2 in the past video, so if you want to know that, go watch that one. So then we have the UCS set coming out on May the 4th, as always, 75355 for $240. And as far as I'm concerned, I am leaning towards that it's gonna be something new. LEGO has been doing a lot of new stuff, and I think it's because maybe the repeating of just remaking stuff has gotten a little stale with the Star Wars community, and maybe it's shown in prices, maybe it's not. But if you think about the past UCS sets, we've gotten a Razor Crest, new, Luke's Landspeeder, new, UCS AT-AT, new, Republic Gunship, new. I think even before the Mos Eisley Master Builder series, but still new. And then before that, I want to say that year it was an R2-D2, but I don't think it was officially UCS. So I don't think it really counted. And then if we go back even further, I think that was the UCS Star Destroyer, or maybe that was a year earlier. But then that's a repeat. So like the past, it's like 5. it's like 5, so we've been on a streak really. And this is I believe it's the 20th anniversary of the Clone Wars, the OG Clone Wars TV series, like not the animated one by Dave Filoni, but like the original animated one from 2003. So we know that's an anniversary. We also know Return of the Jedi is an anniversary year. And I mean, if I had to guess one set, if they were to do for Clone Wars, just to go with the gunship, think a UCS ATTE Walker would be absolutely a bomb.com, like absolutely amazing. If they were to do a Return of the Jedi set, and I don't think it'd be a Master Builder series in May, because as far as I'm concerned, they've released those in the fall. So, I mean, technically they should have released one in lieu of the UCS Razor Crest, but they didn't. So I don't know. Maybe they're just changing it up. But if it is a UCS set, I do think it will be like some sort of ship, and specifically for Return of the Jedi, I could see them remaking like the Imperial Shuttle or something, just because that's such a popular set. Or I mean, the Superstar Destroyer. I know that's technically episode 5, but it was prominent in episode 6. However, if they were to remake the episode, like the UCS Superstar Destroyer, the first one they made was based off of episode 5, so they would have to change it. So I'm more so leaning towards, if they had to do a remake, it'd be the Imperial Shuttle. If they were completely doing something new, never before seen, maybe a Jabba sail barge, maybe a UCS Jabba sail barge. Never thought that would happen, but who knows? Maybe they would. I would really love a UCS, just like home one or something. I don't think LEGO will do it, just because it's not a recognizable ship for people who aren't like really big Star Wars fans. I really don't think, if I were to show someone a picture of home one, I don't think most people would know, oh, yeah, that's an MC90. Like, I just don't think that's the thing. So I don't think LEGO will make like a Rebel ship necessarily. So that's why I'm leaning towards Imperial Shuttle. Would be nice to have another UCS ATSD though, because that first one, that original UCS ATSD, like that's pretty sweet. So yeah, just something quick is that we do have a Brickheads that's coming out in May. It's 40623. Tusken Raider Brickheads. I mean, it's a Brickheads Tusken Raider, pretty self-explanatory. Not gonna go much. I mean, I really don't have an opinion with that, honestly. Set number 75351, which is unknown, but we know it's $70, and then 75354, we don't have a price for that. But the $70 one is very interesting, and I'm really hoping, like I'm banking on a Tales of the Jedi set. I don't know what they do, but I just really love, I love how Dave Filoni is just like casually pumping out some more Clone Wars stuff here and there, and I know a lot of part of the Tales of the Jedi was like pre-Clone Wars or post-Clone Wars, but it's in the same style, and it's Dave Filoni, and I know like he probably would have like done some flashback arcs or something with it if he continued to make the Clone Wars. So I see you, Dave. I see you. I see you. Anyway, that's all the new information we have. Short and sweet, right? Right to the point. There we go. Listen, service viewers, like, comment, subscribe, and I'm almost out of my cranberry Sprite. Hope you all have a jolly November, and see you on the next video. Peace out.